Illustrator Designer, and today I'll be teaching you some basic tips for Photoshop. And to begin with, let's see how you can change the color of your guides. But before we see how to bring up the guides, press Ctrl R to bring up your rulers and drag in a guide over here, and it should just snap in the center, and like this. Like this, you could bring up another guide. And how to change the colors. Just double click on it while your move tool is selected, and that should bring up the preferences, and you could see the guides and choose a color. Even a custom color could be there if you want, and the preset colors are light blue, light red, green, medium yellow, blue, yellow, magenta, light gray, black, and obviously there's a custom color palette here. I'll be keeping it to cyan at the moment, and press OK. You could just hide these guides by pressing Ctrl semicolon, hide the rulers by pressing Ctrl R. And have you ever been that you have to make a digital painting and you have to make your brush size big again and again, make it small again and again like this, and then again getting back to work, making it again big, it gets too big, you have to do it again. And to stop that, we have our bracket keys, the square bracket keys. If you press the left square bracket key, your size of the brush decreases. If you press your right bracket key, the size of your brush increases, and you could just paint on it. And now there's a very important tip. If you are working on a digital painting, then you might have to zoom in, zoom out a lot, and to do that it would be very inconvenient to use your magnifying glass tool. So to do that, you could go to your preferences by pressing Ctrl K, and the general tab, check mark the zoom with scroll wheel and click on OK, and now you should be able to zoom in and out with your scroll wheel. So if you have, sometimes it happens that you have a image here and you want to make it the canvas size, but sometimes it gets too big and sometimes it gets too small. To make it the canvas size, press Ctrl 0 to make it fit your area. Now as you know that if you erase something on an image and you want to go back, you have to like press Ctrl Z, go to your history panel, and get back up. To remove all that and do non-destructive editing, you could add layer masks to the layers, and when you paint with black like this, the area of the image gets erased. But if you want that area back, you could paint over that area with white like this, and this is very non-destructive. It doesn't manipulate the real image at all. And here we have the history panel. If you want to increase the history states, like by default I guess it's 20, and if you want to increase them, press Ctrl K. And while we're here, we'll go to interface, and you could even change the color themes. Before, I know we have to get to the history panel, but anyway, if it comes up, let's learn it. You could even change the color theme. You could have it as a light gray, light gray, and even a dark black. Now you got sync settings, it's for Adobe Photoshop CC. Then we got file handling, performance, and the performance panel, you could just toggle with the history states, make them 1000, make them 20, and it would, if you have your history states to like 1000, it would take more of RAM, and a lot of RAM would be used there, and it might make your computer slow if your computer can't handle it. And memory usage, you could increase your memory out of your available RAM. I have 647 MB over that, and you could just increase it. If you have 647 MB or something like low like that, like mine, you should be preferring that it has it is around 65%. If you give it the full RAM, it might slow down these other applications that might be running, like a screen flow in Apple or Camtasia and Windows or many other programs. Then you got cursors. You could use standard cursor, precise cursor, and the full size brush tip, and press OK to confirm all of that. And then You might have noticed that sometimes you try to brush up and you see this small cursor here, and not the actual one which shows you the real size and the shape of your brush, and this is very annoying, I know. And to make it back to the normal size, just press your caps lock. It must be on, that's why this happens. You just press that back, you'll get this original brush shape and size. If you press that back, you'll get the target icon to make more precise brush strokes, but I like it like, you know, the original size. So here we are. And if you want, this feature is available only in Photoshop CC, the thing I'm gonna use now. If you take up your rectangle tool and draw a rectangle somewhere, you could now even adjust the corners at the rectangle tools by using the top left corner, and you could just make it 50 and press enter, and you see the edge of the rectangle is now curved, and this could be used in making logos and stuff like that. So I'll get back to 0 and just delete this layer. So I hope you learned some useful things from this tutorial, and if you like this video and want more of these, just subscribe to my channel, like this video if you learned something new, and thanks for watching.